Well, good afternoon. This is Tuesday, my Tickled Tuesday episode with Creating Cards with Sherry, and I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you have decided to join me today. The last time we were together, I did a video on the February paper pumpkin kit, and we were looking at some Valentine cards. And if you remember, they were trifold like this, so you could just pull them apart like that. And we did a couple of them. Today I'm going to do what we call alternatives, different ideas that you can use to make cards as well. And I decided to try something really different today. And we're going to take a look at what happens when we brush, when we sponge them. All right, so I'm using colors So Saffron, Mint Macaroon, Balmy Blue, Highland Heather, Flirty Flamingo, Real Red, and Gray Granite today. And we're going to get started, and I'm just going to do something a little different with these cards, or with this particular one. I am going to grab my blending brushes, and we're just going to lightly go over this card. All right, get some yellow on there. Then we're going to get the, what this was called, mint macaron. And we're going to put some more of that down. Get just a little bit of a shade on these. Can you see that okay? Might be kind of hard to see it. Yeah, let's see if I can make it a little darker so it'll show up better. There we go. All right. We're just going to put a little color to these hearts as if they were candy hearts. Okay, so that's those two colors. Then I'm going to try some blue. There we go. I tried it with our chalk, and I didn't like the way the chalk was turning out, so I thought I would try it with these instead. Let's see, and we're going to put some Highland Heather with this. It's pretty light. Let's darken it up a little. Alright, so we're just using our blending brushes to add a little color to these. And then I'm going to use my Flirty Flamingo. And we're going to combine our Real Red with that. All right. And then I decided to grab some of our polished pink. I did with the ribbon. Oh, here it is. Yep, this is our polished pink, one of our in colors. And I put together a bow, or well, kind of a bow. I just took some ribbon and folded it a little bit, and I tied it in the middle so that it wouldn't get away on me. And we're going to take a couple of these glue dots and we're going to put those right down there in the middle. Don't worry, I have a way of covering up that white twine. I had it all figured out. We are going to take a piece of candy and I'm going to put some glue dots on it. I'm not going to put any dimensionals on this because the candy is definitely wide and thick enough. Okay, and we're going to put that right in the middle, and that will be the front of our card. So that's an alternative of something you can do. Make it look like a little box, actually. And then you can just open it up. If you want, you can add one of these, another little heart, and put your own personal message on it. Or you can just have your messages inside, whatever you want it to say. So that is one alternative that you can do with these cards. Then I have another one. Just have to make sure that I have everything together. I'm missing the stamp. Oh wait, no I'm not. Okay, what I did with this one is we had a pink set, if you remember correctly, and I cut it up, and I took one of the hearts and cut it in half, and I'm going to adhere this to this striped one. I saw this idea online, and I don't remember who did it, unfortunately. And I'm going to take our gray granite that we've been using to put our messages, and I took this message from the Gumball Greetings. If you remember, we had that a long time ago. I made some birthday cards with that for my nieces. Okay, wishing you the sweetest day ever. I'm going to take some dimensionals. And we're just going to put those on the back. I hope your Tuesday's going good today. It is so nice outside around here. It's been so bitter cold, like below zero cold. And today got up to 44 or 45. And I went to get my car washed, and I was in line, kid you not, for an hour and 15 minutes. So I wasn't the only one with that idea. But I got it washed and it looks so nice. Okay, so here's the other alternative that you can do. Just put something as simple as this, one little simple message. I also stamped a little heart with arrows inside, and then you can write your message right there. And again, I cut up one of those trifolds of the pink, cut one heart in half, and so we have two looks on one card. So that's another alternative. All right, and then I'm going to show you one more. One of the things that you can do with your envelopes too is with the stamps, you can dress them up with different things. Here I put sending you love. The envelopes have that pattern inside all the way, as you can see. So what I did is I took an envelope and I tore it apart and I cut up some pieces so that I could make some other cards with it. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. I took the inside of one of the envelopes, cut it 5 1/4 by 4 to fit my card. And then I'm going to stamp another saying on this with my gray granite. And the message I am using is to the one I love. Oops, oh, that didn't turn out so good. Let me find that other one. Here we go. Try that again. I leaned down on it too far. There we go. Much better. Okay, and that saying I took from our Love and Happiness collection. It's got all sorts of sayings for anniversaries, Valentine's Day, weddings, all sorts of things like that. Now I'm going to take my dimensionals again. And I'm going to, should get some bigger ones out. These are pretty tiny. I'm going to take these. Let's see, how do I want to set this on here? I think I want to do it that way. So I'm going to press this down so it's on that pink. And then I'm going to take some more dimensionals. Yeah, so I started to tell you about my car wash. I'm sitting there not thinking. I mean, I knew the line was long, but I was not thinking about the time of day. I got so hungry. It wasn't until 1:30 that I was finally done. And I was starving. And the funny part about it is I had just finished going grocery shopping before I went over there. And so I found a bunch of crackers I could snack on while I was waiting to get out of there. Okay, so there we go for our third alternative of what you can do with the pieces from that paper pumpkin. Aren't those cool? They were fun to do, very simple. Again, the trifold was done with the blended brushes. And we took an envelope and cut that out to make a special background for one. And then we took another trifold and cut it up and cut one of the hearts in half. So we have 2 different halves here, and put a message on the front, and you just have a simple fold card that way. So there's some other ideas that you can do when you receive a paper pumpkin. There's so many different things you can do, and those are some alternatives for you. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I would love it if you would order from me. You can go to my store, creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net, and place your order, and I'll be sure to make sure that you get what you need. Thank you so much. You have a fantastic day, and we will see you on Simple Sunday.